Hello, students, welcome to the channel. And today we are going to learn about the participles. As we know that we were studying verbs, and under verbs, we were studying the finite and the non finites. And under the non finite verb, we have gerunds, infinitives, and participles. So, students, we already learnt about the gerunds, and yesterday we learnt about the infinitives. Infinitives are the two form of the verbs like to swim, to walk, etc. Okay, students. So today we are going to study under the non-finite verbs the third category, that is the participle. I know that most of y'all are familiar with participles, so still we'll be learning it in more depth. So a participle is that form of a verb which has characteristics of an adjective and a verb. That means it acts both like an adjective and it acts like a verb also. So students, if you notice that we have three types of participles over here. We have the present participle, we have the past participle, and then we have the perfect participle. So present participle is the first or the root form of the verb with ing. So it is a root form of the verb plus ing. You can call it the root form or you can call it the first form. It's one and the same thing. Present participle ends with ing and represents an action as doing, that is going on or is incomplete. Okay, so whenever there is a verb and it has ing with it in a sentence, it indicates that the work is incomplete or it is in a process. That means it is going on. Okay, so the example is we met a girl carrying a basket of flowers. Okay, so over here, the process in the sentence, if you read it carefully, you'll understand the process of meeting the girl is been carrying on or is going on. It's not completed, it is under the process. Okay, it was a tiring journey. So this is also going on. So going on means it has started from a point and then it is, it is still going on or it is incomplete. Okay, the blind man, thinking all was safe, tried to cross the road. Okay, so this is the example of present participle. Okay, students, now we come to the past participle. Past participle use third form of the verb and is usually ending in ed, d, t, or en or n. So it indicates about the completion of the task. So past participle means that the task is already completed in the past. Okay, so it has started from a point in a past and it has completed also in the past. So that means the start of the action and the completion of the action is over in the past itself. That time, that is called as the past participle, and the verbs ends in ed, d, t, en, or n. We'll see this. Examples are obviously given. She looks tired. Okay, she looks tired. That means she was tired and she was looking tired is being completed in the past itself. So the start of the action and the completion of the action is completed in the past. It has nothing to do with the present. Okay, students, so you can see tired ed is added. The candidate selected for the post is my brother. So you see, select is a root word and you add ed to it, it becomes a past participle. Okay, so all these actions have been started from a point in past and completed in the past itself. You can understand it by the sentence that is given. Okay, students, driven by hunger, she stole an apple. So here, driving, driven. So driven is actually the past participle of drive. Okay, the house was burnt. Okay, so burnt, if you add t to it, is actually the past participle. He got a written complaint. Written. En is added to it, so it is a past participle. Okay, students, I hope you are understanding. Sorry, huh. Perfect participles. We come to perfect participles. So those participles which indicates the ending of a task, and after that the starting of a new task, are called as perfect participle. Perfect participle is like having plus past participle makes perfect participle, or having been plus past participle makes perfect participle. Okay, so the task is actually completed in the past, and again a new task is added or is going on, that is called as perfect participle. For example, having finished my work, I went to the market. So here if you see, having plus past participle is making perfect participle. Okay, students, having passed, having completed. So these are the examples of perfect participles. I hope you all have understood. If at all you all have not understood anything that I am teaching you or anything like that, please feel free to email me. You can send an email on the email ID and I'll get back to you. Okay, till then, students, stay home and be safe, wash your hands regularly, and we'll meet next time. Okay.